But football is not coming home. England are going home. The football is not coming home. France wins 2-1. Um, Imran, why don't you go first?
Yeah. Uh, I would say like England were the better team. Like to me, it was pretty obvious England would be like really disappointed to go out like that. To me, that was like their best performance against a top team in recent tournament history for them. The way they created so many
That
chances and
whoa, let's change that. Let's change it. Let's change that. That's their only performance versus a top team. This is the only time they've ever played good against a top team within the last couple major international tournaments. Don't even, unless you count Germany, a
yeah,
top team.
yeah, I would, uh, yeah. This was
You
a better
would?
performance than Germany.
No, I know, but you think Germany is a top team? A Germany team
Then,
that sandwiched. They missed. They got eliminated in the World Cup group stages in those two group stages, and in that one, they almost got eliminated in the Euro group stages. If it wasn't for
and
Brent
they're
stuff,
okay. But like the
they're not
point
good.
is, I thought England were great today, and they were very unlucky to not get a to not at least take it to extra time. I mean, like the amount of chances they created, and France were making mistakes in the back. Like they had two penalties, they could have had another one. It was just outside the box in my opinion. And if France didn't score that first goal, like this could be this could be completely different. And
Nah,
at the end,
because look,
I don't know.
that goal that look, France were the better team all the way up to them scoring their first goal, and then were the better team once England got the 1-1. Then they had their period. Obviously, there was like another 5-10 minute period where England had momentum, but England had their chance whenever the game was tied to really get the momentum on their side and to really take the lead and all that. France looked controlled, calmed, and measured there. Is when they were up 1-0, that's when they started getting loosened up for some reason, and they allowed England to get back into the game. And England did play some very, very good football, very, very, very good football. But the few times France asked questions about their back line, France took advantage, and that's what it is. France is ready for this moment. France has been in this moment, and I'm not gonna say England were the better team. Obviously, England did play better, but this is kind of how France want their games to go whenever they play against a team that plays whenever they play against talented teams. This is their game plan, calm, measured, collected. If we're up 1-0, it's okay. We can sustain some pressure as long as we bend, do not crack. And they did not crack. They did concede that goal, which was by the way, I'd have to say some of France players are completely like dumb. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna blame Chouameni because like he did score the goal, and I don't see this kind of rashness from him. But Upamecano one play almost took my guts out seeing that. This was when it was 1-1. Just tries to go across Harry Kane for a 50-50 ball. It's crazy to me. Whenever Harry Kane has his backside to the goal. The Theo Hernandez one was so dumb to me. I do not know what you are thinking. He doesn't even look at the ball. It's just he sees Mason Mount and says, let me tackle him. And then the last one, the Coman one, to allow that free kick for Rashford, it's like you want and you conceded to Harry Maguire. Like it's like you want England to get back in the game. It was some rash fouls for me, or rash 50-50 going in 50-50 balls that I did not understand. But apart from France, I mean, England, they did play better. They created a lot of chances. But whenever France needed to kick on, they kicked on and their quality showed. And I especially thought in those first like 15 minutes, they did have their chances, France. They were the better team. It's when the goal came that that England started to get a rhythm in and started attacking and all that.
yeah. France were kind of conceding possession, and they were okay with defending. But for on the France side, you got to give credit to Griezmann. Mbappe was neutralized for a lot of the game because they're putting more attention to him. But Griezmann, he just created a lot of chances. He just took over the game completely. And so far, he's been one of the best players in the tournament, and he deserves his credit. And then though, back to England, I don't know, just I don't know why he took off Saka for once. And I feel like if you're gonna take off
Saka
someone,
Saka
Foden should probably go off.
was brilliant in that second half.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
If you're gonna take off one player, it should be Foden. And Kane was pretty good. It's just the second penalty he missed. And
Yeah, see, I mean,
yeah,
I don't like kickers taking two penalties in one game, especially of their club mates. I really,
that
and
was what made weird. Yeah.
I called it beforehand. I did not think Harry Kane should have took that second penalty. Who should have took it? That's a whole different question. But you could tell, like Harry Kane in the back of his head knew Lloris might know which way he's going, so he wanted to be extra sure that it hits the back of the net and just puts a little bit too much on it. And those are fine margins at this World Cup, and it's sad because it's like he's gonna have nightmares about that forever. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you miss a penalty to get your team potentially to a semifinal, knowing that it's gonna be a going up against Morocco is not a tough pill to swallow. I mean, it is a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. Actually, before you even said that, I was thinking, should Kane take this? But I was like, are you gonna have Maguire take it or Saka? Like, you know the history of Saka missing in the Euros, and like Maguire or Kane, who's gonna take this penalty? It's obviously gonna be Kane. So I guess I don't blame him too much. It's just unfortunate they missed it.
Yeah, I don't even think Maguire would have been that second option, to be honest, because if they let him take a PK and he misses, well, the world will stop tomorrow.
Yeah, but like, remember that penalty against Italy? That was like top corner, took off the camera on the top. Yeah, top bins like, bro.
Kane made his penalty at the Euros at the
Yeah.
final.
Well, like the
Yeah.
thing, I mean, he would have taken, for me personally, he was still gonna take it, but like what made me second guess it was because it was Lloris, who's his club teammate, which was another layer to it.
Okay, one last thing I'm gonna say though. No, despite England's loss to France, it was kind of I was pretty impressed how they played. They didn't get the result. But definitely better than the ways that they got eliminated the last two major tournaments. The way against Italy, the way against Croatia. You know, today they just got done in the fine margins and the little details, and we're pretty unlucky. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I thought in those are the two games that I brought up, they were definitely outplayed, outclassed. I don't think you could say that here. I wouldn't necessarily say out of class. I just said they got out. They just got beaten by a team that won the World Cup last. That has one of the most talented squads in the world, despite all the injuries.
Yeah, I would agree with that.